Well, hi, we're back. I just wanted to go through real quickly how you can put a scatter plot into our nice little statistics applet that we use quite often now. And also, then I'm going to show you how to do it on your graphing calculator. This first one, the statistics applet, should be quite a bit easier or quicker. So, all you need to do is make sure that you go to stapplet.com. And we're talking about two quantitative variables. So, you would just click on the two quantitative variables. It says collaborative there. Um, just worry about the two quantitative variables. And I've already input some data, but once you go there, you're going to have an opportunity to try and um, put in not only the data, but the name. So I took an example straight from the book. It's an example that talks about the 40-yard dash time for several students and their long jump distance in inches. So I typed in that information for the name. In this situation, they were saying the 40-yard dash was the explanatory variable. It could probably go either way, but most likely people think about your speed first, and if you are faster, would that mean that you jump farther? So that's, I think, the correlation they're probably trying to look for. I've typed in all the information here. I leave one space between each number. I don't have to put commas, but I could put commas there. It doesn't matter. Either a comma or a space, you should be good, and then just hit begin analysis. Hey, congratulations, that's about it. Except, well, I want to point a few more things out. First off, how would we describe the scatter plot? Let's use DOFS. That's the acronym to remember exactly what we need to be looking at when we're describing a scatter plot. First of all, the direction, D. Is it positive or negative? Is the slope of this, generally, if you followed the line through, a line of best fit, would it be positive or negative? And I think that's a negative slope. Two, are there any outliers? Ooh, that's a tough question. I don't see anything, if I drew in a line of best fit, I don't see anything that is egregiously out of the way. So I'd probably say no. But, when we look at it more carefully, maybe we'd see something that looks sort of like an outlier. I just don't believe there is. So let's see, DOFs. Oh, F. What form does it take? Does this look like a line? Does it look like a quadratic? Does it look exponential? I think this looks linear. So, like I had said in the last video, most of our beginning graphs will be linear, and then we'll move on. And then finally, what is the strength of this? Is it strong data, moderate, or not very associative, meaning scattered? So, what we'll do in future lessons, very soon, as a matter of fact, is we're going to start looking at something called correlation. And the correlation, which is this number that just popped up down here, will tell us exactly how well would a line of best fit match this data. And so the numbers that you would see would actually show us with a numerical value how well the data matches the information. But that's for a future lesson. You might have done that in a previous math class, maybe Algebra 2, maybe Pre-Calc. But we'll look back at correlation and see how that number tells us how strong is our information. That's all for this one. We're going to take a little more time to look at how to do this in your graphing calculator next.